Lake Bodom. The name itself evokes a chill, a whisper of unease in the Finnish air. Nestled near Espoo, a stone's throw from Helsinki, it presents a picturesque facade. Birch trees line its shores, their leaves trembling in the wind. The water, dark and deep, reflects the sky like a shattered mirror, but beauty can be deceiving. Beneath the surface, a current of darkness runs deep. This placid lake holds a secret, a story of violence that stains its history. It is a place where the veil between our world and something darker seems thin, where whispers of the past linger in the rustling reeds. This is the stage upon which a horrifying act would unfold, forever marring the tranquil beauty of Lake Bodom. It is here, in the summer of 1960, that four friends, young and full of life, would unknowingly step into a nightmare. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Four teenagers, their laughter echoing across the water, set up camp on the eastern shore of Lake Bodom. There was Irmeli Bjorklund, a vibrant 15-year-old, and her boyfriend, Seppo Boisman, also 15. Accompanying them were Anja Maki, 16, and Niels Gustafsson, 18, a young man on the cusp of adulthood. Night fell, the air grew colder, the laughter quieter as the friends drifted off to sleep. Sometime in the early hours, evil descended upon their campsite. An unknown assailant, shrouded in darkness, attacked. The peace of the night was shattered by screams, quickly silenced. The tranquility of Lake Bodom was no more. When dawn broke, it revealed a scene of unimaginable brutality. 3 lifeless bodies lay scattered around the tent, victims of a savage and senseless attack. The bright yellow tent, once a symbol of youthful adventure, was stained crimson, a silent testament to the horror that had unfolded within. Niels Gustafsson, miraculously, clung to life. Badly wounded, he regained consciousness to a scene of unimaginable horror. Panic surged through him as the weight of the tragedy crashed down. He stumbled from the tent, desperate for help, his memories fragmented and blurred by trauma. His account, though disjointed, painted a chilling picture. An unknown assailant had attacked the group while they slept. The brutality of the attack was shocking. The killer had used a knife and a blunt instrument, leaving the victims with horrific injuries. Niels himself bore the marks of the attack, his face and body battered and bruised. His survival, though a beacon of hope in the face of tragedy, presented more questions than answers. What had Niels seen? Who or what could have committed such a monstrous act? His testimony, though incomplete, became the focal point of the investigation, a puzzle box of fragmented memories and unspeakable trauma. Shadows of doubt. The search for a killer. The investigation began immediately. Police descended upon the peaceful lakeside, now a crime scene. Every clue, every footprint, every drop of blood was scrutinized, analyzed, and debated. But the killer, it seemed, had vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a trail of blood and unanswered questions. Theories abounded, each more unsettling than the last. Some whispered of a jealous lover driven to madness. Others pointed to a drifter, a transient soul passing through the Finnish countryside. The brutality of the crime even fueled rumors of a ritualistic killing, a chilling possibility that sent shivers down the spines of the investigators. The case took a strange turn when suspicion fell upon Niels Gustafsson, the sole survivor. Could he, driven by some unknown darkness, have been responsible for the deaths of his friends? The evidence, though circumstantial, was enough to cast a long shadow of doubt over him. Ancient whispers, legends, and lore of Lake Bodom. The brutal murders at Lake Bodom sent shockwaves through Finland. The savagery of the crime, coupled with the idyllic setting, gripped the nation's imagination. Whispers of the tragedy spread like wildfire, carried on the wind across the Finnish countryside. Lake Bodom, already steeped in local lore, became synonymous with the horrific event. Legends of a vengeful spirit, said to roam the shores after drowning in the lake, resurfaced. Some whispered of ancient rituals performed in the surrounding forests, rites that could have attracted something dark and malevolent to the area. These stories, passed down through generations, took on a new significance in the wake of the murders. Had the teenagers stumbled upon something best left undisturbed? Had they unwittingly played a part in a narrative far older and far darker than they could have imagined? The murders at Lake Bodom became more than just a crime. They became a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks at the edges of civilization, a cautionary tale whispered around campfires and under the cover of darkness. An unsettled silence. The case remains open. Decades have passed since that horrific night at Lake Bodom. The lake still shimmers under the Finnish sun, its beauty a stark contrast to the darkness it holds. But the silence remains unbroken. The killer, despite numerous suspects and countless hours of investigation, was never brought to justice. The case, though officially reopened and investigated with modern forensic techniques, remains unsolved. Niels Gustafsson, once a suspect, was cleared in 2004 thanks to DNA evidence. But the question of who committed the heinous act lingers, a specter haunting the shores of Lake Bodom. The Lake Bodom murders serve as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most idyllic settings. It is a story of unanswered questions, of justice denied, and of a place forever marked by tragedy. And until the truth is revealed, the whispers of that horrific night will continue to echo across the water, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of mystery.